Welcome back, everyone, to another Bulldog Volleyball stream. Today we have your Lady Dogs against the Bentonville Tigers. It's going to be a great matchup today. I'm Drew Jesse, your host, and my co-host,
Rylan Qualls.
Rylan. How do you feel about the game today?
I think we're going to get it done. You know, this Lady Tiger team is good. They're 29-2, only 2 losses, no losses in conference, while this Bulldog team is good, one of the best we've had in a while. They're 25-5. Very good, very formidable team. You know, we don't like Bentonville typically. You know, they're the big rivals. So I hope we beat them as always. I hope Coach Phelan and their Lady Dogs get it done.
Yeah. Today we have a big student section turnout. I think the biggest one we've had, Rylan.
Very much so.
This is, every year, the biggest volleyball game. Every year, we're a great team. Bentonville's a great team. But I'm always optimistic on these dogs. So I think we're going to pull it out today. We'll be back after this quick break and the national anthem.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Fayetteville, Arkansas, and Fayetteville High School Bulldog Arena for tonight's volleyball action, featuring the visiting Bentonville Tigers taking on your Fayetteville Bulldogs. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you please rise and direct your attention to the east end of the arena where our nation's flag flies high for a moment of silence, Pledge of Allegiance, and our national anthem. First, the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now, ladies and gentlemen, a moment of silence. Thank you. Now, ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? ladies and gentlemen, if you're ready, it's time to introduce the starting lineups. Introducing you first for Bentonville. Number 6, Avery McDonald. Number 24, Shaylee Howard. Number 12, Kennedy Babber. Number 5, Evelyn Venters. Number 15, Kyla Manthe. Number 7, Tristan Hamilton. And the libero, number 13, Addie Bollinger. The head coach, Hannah Berry. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you're ready, get on your feet, make some noise, and let's introduce the starting lineup for your Fayetteville Bulldogs. Number 20, Ivy Kirkconnell. Number 12, Kenzie Hogue. Number 14, Lauren Taylor. Number 13, Piper Petty. Number 2, Isabella Street. Number 5, Molly Miller. And the libero, number 27, Riley Thomas. Assistant coaches, Keely Louise, Kristen Killam, Leah Towell, and the head coach of your Fayetteville Bulldogs, Jessica Phelan. Ladies and gentlemen, I got 4 words for you. It's Fayetteville volleyball time.
Time to play the game. Time to play the game.
Welcome back, everyone. It's time for the first set of volleyball here in Bulldog Arena. Today we have a change that I haven't seen yet. We have a new player on the court, and the libero has changed. Today we have number 27, Wrigley Thomas, as the libero for today, which is different than what we've seen all season, as Lila Black has been the libero until this point. Today we have a hard matchup, to say the least. Last time we played Bentonville, it was in 0-3. It was a quick game, and we lost. But we're hoping, as the JV team did come out with the win, that this varsity team can simulate that, and hopefully we can be out just as fast as they were. To set it off today, we have number 13, Addie Bollinger from Bentonville. There's point number 1 from number 12, Kenzie Hogue. Now to set it off, number 20, Ivy Kirkconnell. Good save there by number 27, Wrigley Thomas. And that is out on Fayetteville. That is a Bentonville point. We have a substitution on the Fayetteville side. Number 28, Lila Blagg is in. And off to hit it from the Bentonville side. Number 8, Lizzie Dory. Blocked there by number 14 and number 12. Off to hit it, number 12, Kenzie Hogue. Saved there by Lila Blagg. Over by Piper Beatty. That is out. That is a Fayetteville point. This is served by number 12. That is off the hands of Fayetteville. That is a Bentonville point. Off to serve number 12, Kennedy Bader. That is out. That's point Fayetteville. Up to serve number 14, Lauren Taylor. That is out on Piper Beatty, and that is a Bentonville point. Up to serve number 5, Evelyn Venters. A small error there by Lila Blagg, and that is a Bentonville point. Serve again, number 5, Evelyn Venters. Fayetteville thought that was going out, was not. That is another Bentonville point. Little miscommunication there by Fayetteville. That's another Bentonville point. Blocked by Bentonville. Over by Piper Beatty. Good save. It's another point for Bentonville. That lead we had there at the beginning slipped away pretty fast. Oh, what a serve there. That is a point for Bentonville. Just barely getting over the net. We have a timeout on Fayetteville. That is their first timeout. So far, Bentonville has taken the lead we're not looking too good right now. We've had a few errors that were easily corrected just by some more communication. And Bentonville is up to serve again. Number 5, Evelyn Venters. They've been going on a run here, actually. Evelyn for, I don't know, maybe five points maybe. And that is Fayetteville point right there. Up to serve number 13, Piper Beatty. It's an error from the Fayetteville side. That is point Bentonville. Up to serve number 15, Kyla Manty. Save by Piper Beatty. It's over. That is out on Fayetteville. That is a Bentonville point. That is out on Fayetteville again. We've had a lot of them go to that far side of the court for us. And, I mean, it's almost like 3 in a row, I believe, that have just, just tapped over out. So far, Bentonville has had a real great line judge. And back to join me here, Rylan Qualls.
Hello, Bulldog fans.
Rylan, what do you think of the game so far?
I've been filming it, so I've been paying less attention than I normally do, but, not as surprised at all.
Yeah. Up to serve, number 15, Kyla Manty.
Kyla Manty, very good player. I commentated this game last year. Very talented Bentonville West team we played. And I believe.
Did you say she's from Bentonville West?
Did I say Bentonville? I meant Bentonville.
Oh, okay.
Very talented player.
That is a timeout for Fayetteville. That is their second of the set.
Bentonville is the #1 team in Arkansas. Has only lost to 2 teams. I believe those aren't from Arkansas.
Yes, I was just looking, and I believe one of them was Cabot, actually.
Cabot.
They have a very good team, and they are ranked number 2, behind Bentonville. Both with a really good record. And I don't know if you knew this, Rylan, but Bentonville is on a winning streak right now. It would be a pretty big deal to win against this team with their, I believe, is a 13 or 14 game win streak right now.
I know, it'd be crazy if we stopped that. We're seeing a lot less Lila Black and a lot more Wrigley Thomas.
Yeah, we have.
I don't mind. Wrigley Thomas has been playing great these past few games. I've noticed her getting in the lineup. She, I believe, she hasn't been on our roster, but she's a very talented player.
Yes.
She's been showing that in the latest games.
Yeah, I believe this is the first game that she has started as the starting libero. Am I correct, Rylan?
I think so. At least that we've watched. Maybe in past games she started, but we didn't watch those. As we see Lily Vu get in for Wrigley Thomas.
Yeah, Bentonville is on a 15-game win streak right now, Rylan.
They're looking to continue it, It's utter dominance thus far.
Yeah. So they're 14-0 in conference right now.
Boom! What a hit by sophomore Kenzie Hogue. She gets up there, and when she gets up there, it's game over for the opposing team.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, we have some really powerful hitters in this starting line right here. We have, Piper Beatty, Molly Miller, for just a few names, but just about everyone on this lineup
Something-
can get up there. And
Something I've noticed that, I mean, you gotta think if you're Coach Phelan, you know, we're not really expecting to win this game necessarily. This is gonna be a stretch if we win, even if you're the coach.
yeah,
We have players that we normally don't put in this early, like Madison Head and Wrigley Thomas,
I know. I was surprised
getting
to see some of these players.
major minutes.
You know,
Will we
being
see
in the
Riley
starting
Hill?
lineup. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. This might be a game that she's not expecting to win? Because I was surprised on some of these starters.
Maybe she's trying new things out.
Yeah.
It's not bad, you know. We have points on the board, only a 7-point deficit.
But, you know, I do see Lila Black. She is on the bench with a knee brace. So I don't know if that is part
It
of
could
the
be
reason
something.
that Wrigley Thomas was put in
Yeah,
as the starter. Because Lila's only seen, very few minutes, only a couple this whole game.
yeah, I mean, she's been asked to take a lot of dives and has taken a lot of dives
Yeah.
for this team. You know, she just flies everywhere, sometimes into her teammates. So,
Yeah.
you know, that could take a toll on a human body.
Yeah, this Fayetteville team right now, those were some good saves, but that is a small error from Fayetteville
Yeah, this
and
is
a
just-
point for Bentonville.
I think Bentonville Athletics as a whole is just very good, very solid. We saw, can't really explain in words the football game, but it wasn't good words.
No, it was not.
And
Rylan.
it's about to be a 10-point lead. It's 9 right now. About to be a 10-point lead by the Lady Tigers. Just a very solid game by number 15, Kyla Manth.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, Rylan, even though there is a little bit of a point deficit right now, it is obviously not in favor of Fayetteville. I don't know if you recall the last game we played with. We came back from that 10-point lead, and that was the longest sets I've ever seen. What was it, 33 to 35?
Yeah. We went to quite a bit of sets at Bentonville West. You know, that was a crazy game. Last game I announced. You know, we've been a good team this year. We played some good teams, and I've seen that night in, night out. You know, I've seen these girls working hard, just hoping for a good tournament run and a natty.
Yeah.
That's not how you get a natty, though.
That is
got
a Bentonville point.
You got to hit it in the white lines.
Yeah, I've seen a few this game that they've, just hit out. Just a little bit of an error, which
That happens, you know.
it does happen.
With
but
great
you don't
power
see
comes
it.
great misses, I think.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how it goes. But
What a hit.
wow!
If I was a Bentonville Tiger, I'd be saying boom.
But we're not, Rylan.
But
We're not Tigers
We
on
don't
this
root
desk.
for the other team,
Absolutely not.
especially if they're Bentonville.
Yeah. No matter what happens.
We roll Bulldogs around here.
Absolutely. These Lady Dogs are the team that I'm voting for.
Yeah, it's hard to root for all of our teams sometimes, but, you know, we have to. It's
Yeah.
our roots.
And if anyone ever asks me who's the best in Arkansas, it'll always be Fayetteville in my heart.
Yeah.
Right, Rylan?
Yeah. Dory off with it. Taylor's been getting a lot more time as of late.
Yeah, she has.
She's started a few more games. You know, she was getting replaced. I believe to start the season, Lydia Washington was getting a lot of her minutes. But we don't see Lydia Washington getting in as much anymore. We see more other posts getting minutes, such as, you know, Caroline Yandell. And
Yeah.
just to name one. Bella Street getting her minutes.
Yeah, we've always seen, I'm pretty sure since her freshman year, Bella Street has always been a key player on this team. And
Very much so.
she's always out on the court. Piper Beatty. But I feel like the rest of the lineup has changed a lot over this season.
It's fairly new. You know, they're experimenting new things. You know, this ultimately, most of these girls, unless they're transfer or move or don't play volleyball, you know, they're the future. They're our lineup next year. I think a lot of these people are going to have very big roles next year.
Yeah. Yeah. And I do believe this week, Lauren Taylor, she committed to Arkansas Tech, if I'm not wrong.
No, who else committed to Arkansas Tech?
Caleb Johnson.
Caleb Johnson. I
Yeah.
believe he's he's here. You're watching the Lady Dogs.
Mm-hmm.
Congrats to both of our Fayetteville
Arkansas
athletes.
Tech commits. 2 going this year. I'm not sure. I mean, we always have Piper Beatty, who's committed to Missouri. And
we don't have much seniors that I believe Bella Street could go somewhere.
absolutely.
But you know, I don't know. I hope that these girls have a long career in volleyball, whatever that is.
Absolutely.
And just very dominating performance. 23-11, Beeville leads by 12 points. I believe that they are going to win this set pretty heavily. You know, I bet Phelan would have some words of wisdom for her Lady Dogs. And, you
Absolutely.
know, just got to get it done. You know, if we come home with a loss, not too big of a deal. You know, we're still a 25-6 team. It's a lot better than a lot of other teams in Arkansas. And, you know, I believe it's a older team that we're seeing, you know, quite a bit of seniors, you know. Most of this.
Are we talking about this Bentonville side?
Bentonville, very
Yes.
much seniors. They don't have, I believe, they don't have any freshmen on their roster, and they have 3 sophomores and 2 juniors.
Yeah, this is a very senior dominant roster.
And well,
and yeah, on the other hand,
there's maybe five seniors for this Fayetteville Bulldog team.
Yeah,
you
we
know,
have
a very young team.
Yeah, a very young roster. And I mean, after this year, I'm looking at these Lady Dogs for state. They got a great young core of athletes here.
Yeah.
Molly Miller, who has, I mean, this whole season been a really dominant player.
Really good. Was really good her freshman year.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of very talented athletes. You know, Kenzie Hogue, really good on the interior, as well as Ivy Kirkconnell. She's like 6 foot.
Yeah. But we'll be right back after this break. This is the Fayetteville Bulldogs Volleyball on the Fayetteville Sports Network.
At Mellow Mushroom, we use single-source Appalachian spring water for our out-of-this-world crust. But you didn't need to know that. You'll taste the difference. I mean, it'd be brilliant if you did know that. Come to think of it, you definitely know now, because I just told you.
An accident can leave you feeling stuck, uncertain of where you can go. At Autoplex, we specialize in getting your vehicle repaired quickly and accurately. Our expert technicians use the latest tools and OEM parts to restore your car to its pre-accident condition. With precision and care, we ensure your car looks and performs as if the accident never happened. Ready to get your car back on the road? Visit fixrex.com to start your repair today.
The GM Giant, Crane Buick GMC of Springdale, gives you that winning feeling when you get huge Crane cash discounts on the best selection of new high-quality Buicks and GMCs. Be the Crane Cash champ and save on new Sierras, Yukons, Enclaves, Encores, and more. All backed by the Crane commitment, including a 100-year, 100,000-mile warranty. Now that's winning. That's the GM Giant. Crane Buick GMC of Springdale. Shop Crane Buick GMC of Springdale.com.
Family teaches us to value what we have. It's not about living under one roof. It's about staying connected, no matter where we are. Ozarks Go, keeping you connected to what matters most.
fight. Hopefully.
Hopefully, Rylan. We got to come out a little stronger than we did that
A
first
little
time.
aggressive, yeah.
I mean, that first set we did come out, and we were looking pretty good for a second there. We had, I think, a 4-point lead, and then number 5 here came out, Evelyn Venters, and just went on a run. And it was probably like 12-point run
Very
from
much
her.
so. Very talented
And
team.
yeah, it just really, after that, we didn't really recover.
This team looked like they were made in a factory, this Bentonville team. And, you know, as I was saying before the commercial break, freshman, what's her name? Ivy Kirkconnell, she's like, I don't know how tall she is. It doesn't say. I would say 6'1", 2. No, if she keeps growing, which I bet she will, she could be like 6'5", 6'6", 6'7" by her senior year. And,
Yeah.
you know, that could be a formidable force. I don't see much girls taller than maybe 6'3" out here.
Yeah. Oh, great save there by Molly Miller.
Just aggression there by Kennedy Baber. Just aggression. You know, they care so much about volleyball from the faces they're making. You know, they're so dialed in. And, you know, you could sense the fear in these Bulldogs. You know, they're scared of what's coming. But, you know, I hate to root for the opposite team, but, you know, this team is really good. It's a very talented team we're playing. I think I've yet to see a team of this caliber step in and dominate these volley dogs like this.
Yeah, I mean, this is about how the first Bentonville game looked. It was not a pretty game, but it was a point Fayetteville, first of the set. But you know, Ryan, I'm hoping that this one is a little different than that first one we saw.
Hopefully we win. You know, just 2-point deficit early in the second set.
Yeah. You know, I do believe that we have the skill to beat any team in the state, but we do every once in a while. We do have a few problems with miscommunication in that first set, especially. I mean, I saw a serve where it just went over, you know, right in the middle of everyone, and just no one called for it, and it was just a point. And those mistakes that we can't be having. But speaking of, this is number 12, Kenzie Hogue, up to serve.
We have a very good student section for this game. You know, a lot of people in the student section, a lot, especially compared to other games. You know,
I mean, this is the most we ever see, but I'm not surprised.
Last year there was more. Last year there was a lot of seniors.
Yeah.
That would show out, and a lot of seniors on the volleyball team. It was kind of an older team. You had juniors, seniors. Molly Miller, the sole freshman in that lineup. Not much Lila Blagg.
Yeah, this is. I mean, this year, this is absolutely the biggest one I've seen.
Yeah, this year.
But I mean, for the most part, we don't get too many students here. You know, Ron, I don't really understand. This is a great game to be here.
We have a good team. It's a great game right now. You know, we normally beat the snot off of the other teams.
Everyone.
You know, we saw in the Rogers Heritage game, some other games, Southside game. We just beat the crap out of the other team. And, you know, you could see that. You could tune in, watch Ohio State or something. You could watch any other game. You know, you don't have to take time out of your day to watch dominance, you know. But this could be even. This is a very good team. You know, both teams are playing their best.
You know, Ron, that was boom-worthy right there.
Very much boom-worthy.
That was impressive. That was some real power there.
Real power by Piper Beatty.
Yeah, absolutely.
Beatty, very talented. We're winding down this volleyball season.
That is,
I'm just gonna say,
SEC ball right there, Rylan.
We're gonna miss Piper Beatty. Very talented player. Just this program has been blessed that she transferred or moved here from Gravette 2 years ago. Very good athlete. I mean, these days, you know, you don't get players like her.
No. But I am excited to see the dominance on an SEC court next year.
Yeah, I would definitely, if the opportunity sees me, I will be tuning into a Missouri game.
Absolutely. I mean, I'm not sure the last time we had a really big commit from the Arkansas, or from our Lady Dogs over here. We had Reagan Harp 2 years ago, who went to, did she go to UCA, Ryan?
I actually don't know.
Either
I
UCA or
wasn't here.
Lion.
UCA or what?
Or Lion. We had Morgan Harrell from last year, and we had one more commit to Lion last year, maybe the year before.
Yeah, I can't tell you.
But this is our first, really big commit for this volleyball team in a second.
Yeah, very good player. I believe she's been committed to Missouri for a few years. At this point, I could see Ivy Kirkconnell committing somewhere big. You don't see talent like that as just a freshman. She leads the team sometimes on the interior, just getting the hits, getting to where she needs to go.
I feel like I could say the same for Molly Miller too. I feel like she could be a significant player on this. I mean, she is a significant player on this team, but I could see her committing somewhere.
We're big,
Yeah. But some of these people some of our best players on the team right now have so long to figure that out,
Yeah.
So I believe it's the summer of your junior year is when you can start receiving offers.
I believe that Piper Beatty has had that offer for a while.
Yeah.
Or, I mean, I remember talking about that last year.
Yeah.
And that was her junior year, but not sure. And hit over by Kennedy Baber.
It's out from Bentonville. That is a point for Fayetteville. And Rylan, that first set was ugly. I'm not going to lie. But right now, we are holding in this game right now.
Holding our own.
Absolutely.
And we're only down by 1 point against the Bentonville Tigers, something I did not expect to see. I expected to see much of the first set repeating itself, but the Dogs are fighting back. They're pouncing.
Yeah.
This point, we could tie it if we get a point right here.
Absolutely. And with Piper Beatty off to serve, it's always a good thing.
Boom! Number 5, Molly Miller with the hit.
That is a tied game now.
What a hit by Molly Miller. Molly Miller was very good her freshman year, very good this year. I think she'll be very significant. She'll get her name up there with legends such as Ronnie Brewer, Callie Berna, and Reagan Hart.
And Bentonville pulls back into the lead. But, Ryan, if it keeps going this back and forth, this is just like that last game. It was back and forth.
Back and forth.
Non-stop, It was
non-stop. Non-stop domination.
Yeah.
By the Bentonville Tigers.
That last game was a great game to be at.
Very much
exciting.
So. Two talented teams playing each other. You got to love it. Kyla Mansett hit it off.
Good save there by Molly Miller.
And I think it's different because a lot of these girls are seniors. I believe if I took a deep dive, I believe all of their starters are seniors.
Yeah, I do believe so.
Except for number 12, Kennedy Baber. But, these girls have been in the program. Even if they didn't start before, they got to see everybody. They got to see everything happen. They got to study. And, these girls, some of them came from Woodland last year. It's a whole different ball field.
Yeah. Rylan, one thing I've noticed about almost all of these Bentonville teams is that so many of them are truly just senior focused. Like, it doesn't really matter what team it is, I've noticed that from the lacrosse side of things, volleyball. They're not too focused on their younger side, but
I think more
somehow
so
every year they come out. Just
they have
great.
more talented seniors than us. You know, we just have these young players. We don't have as much super talented seniors come in. You know, we don't have big class groups as much as Bentonville does. You know,
Yeah.
It's just a different ball game over there. But hopefully we could get this win as they're up by 4, 12-9. However, very talented team we have here this year coached by Coach Jessica Phelan.
Great coach. I would go as far to say the best in Arkansas. I mean, I'm not too sure how many wins she has, but it has to be up there with.
I think we celebrated an award for her last year, 1,000 wins, something.
1,000 career. That would make
Career
sense.
wins, I think. Yeah.
She's been with us for a very long time.
Very long time.
And she's always been a very dominant coach in the state of Arkansas. With, you know, both of her children going to play volleyball in college.
Yeah.
One we have up here in the rafters, Kennedy Phelan, and then Lucas Phelan, who went to play just last year.
Somewhere in southwestern Missouri or something.
Yeah. So just a family full of volleyball athletes.
Yes, very much so.
Which shows just how much she knows what she's talking about.
This has been very close, you know. It was, as we get another point, 13-12, 12-13. You know, we're starting to come back in here. It's looking scary. You can see the fear on these Bentonville Tigers' face. You know, they're like, oh, heck no.
Yeah, they haven't seen this for, I mean, as I said, 15 games.
The first set, you know. I don't know what competition they're playing, but they're probably not used to this pressure.
No. I think they're pretty used to just complete domination every single game they play, you know.
Very much so.
I mean, that's a point for Fayetteville, and that is a tied game. This is, you know, this is what you come for, Ryland.
That's what you come for, a close game.
Absolutely.
Well-played game. For sure. And these girls are getting to where they need to be more often. You know, really just flying around everywhere, getting into the ball, not hitting it as much out. You know, really focusing on getting in the game, getting that win.
Yeah.
And it's off by Ivy Kirkconnell.
It's a point for Bentonville.
I think the chemistry in this team is really good too. You know, they have their handshakes. They always have their secret handshakes they be doing during like timeouts and stuff. So
yeah,
shows a lot.
Yeah, this group is a very tight-knit group, and that really shows even on the court. I mean, I've seen other teams a few times, you know, get angry at their teammates, but you never see that on this Fayetteville side. From any errors, it's always lifting them back up. You know, nothing bad to say about this team.
That ball by Lizzie Dory earlier, it had some airtime. It hit the blue advertisement up there. It stayed for a little bit.
Yeah.
But it's back in the hands.
I wasn't sure if that was going to come down,
Oh,
honestly.
I haven't looked at the score in a little bit. 1-point lead by Fayetteville, 15-14.
Yeah.
We haven't seen this in forever. Since I started on the mic this game, I don't think we've had a lead.
We had
until this point.
It was a very short lead about a minute ago. But it was a one and done kind of lead.
And we lead by more than one now.
Now that is a
16-14. You love to see it, you know, the underdog doing their thing, trying to get that win.
That is a Bentonville timeout. You know, Ryland, this set is been, I mean, completely different. Whatever Coach Phelan changed in that huddle between sets has really been working. I haven't seen, I mean, to be honest, I really haven't seen many mistakes at all. That first set, I saw a lot of them happening. In this set, I've seen a lot more dominance from this Fayetteville side, and really just a great game. What do you think, Rylan?
I think it's been a fantastic game. You know, I love to see that we're winning now. Definitely wasn't expected. I didn't expect it. You know, we're coming back. You know, it shows the dedication of these players. You know, Wrigley Thomas starting in this game has been done fairly well, and we're winning against the #1 team in Arkansas. That's very good to see. You know, we're up there. We're I think the 3rd team in Arkansas, 3rd or 4th.
Yes, it is Bentonville, then Cabot, and then us. And Bentonville and Cabot are tied at the what is it, I think 29 or 28 and 2. Yeah, 29 and 2, and we've only lost 4. So I mean, we're right there with them.
It seems like we're getting in their head. You know, seems like they're like, oh man, they got a chance, because we're nearing a little bit towards the end of the second set, and it's 17-14 Fayetteville lead. You love to see it, you know, the underdogs getting it done. As our miracle run shut down.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I would call the Bulldogs underdogs, really. I mean, are we a little lower ranked? Yes.
They've only had 2 losses. I don't even know if those, I mean, one of those has been in Arkansas, but against a very good team. And they're starting to really burn up in here. They're really starting to get hot, get fiery.
You know, I would give some of this game to our home crowd we have over here. This is some real home court advantage, I gotta say, Rylan.
Very much so. This is a big crowd. Like almost all of that student section is filled.
Yeah.
You know, you love to see it. We don't see it much.
No, this is a pretty rare thing to see at these games, and I love it. I love seeing students out here supporting these Volley Dogs. I mean, you know, one of our most dominant teams at FHS.
Very much so. We're seeing a little bit of a struggle on the football front. Hopefully these guys are studying film on how to beat Bentonville. 18-17. We lead by 1. Hopefully we could get the ball back.
I don't know. Number 5 is back up to serve, and last time this happened, it was not good for these Volley Dogs.
Oh! Speaking of the double, number 5 could not get to the ball.
Taking it back.
And the volley queen, Piper Beatty.
And
SEC Bala
back up to
at
serve.
Bat.
Hopefully she can pull the set out for us.
Starting off strong, pretty good serve there. And I don't know what they were doing, poor communication. You know, I think we're getting in their heads. You know, 3-point lead, 20-17.
Seems like right when they let Piper Beatty, you know, once they really saw that power, they got scared. You know, I would too.
Yeah. Bentonville Tigers versus future Tiger.
Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right.
Love to see it. Missouri is a fine school. Congratulations to Piper Beatty.
Congratulations. And as of currently, she is the only one on this team with that 1,000 kill career mark. And I mean, I'm not gonna lie, Rylan. I think that we're gonna have a lot more players from this team end up at that spot by the end of their career.
I mean, it's definitely different. I don't see anyone get up there like Piper Beatty, you know. But anything could happen. I think if anyone were to do that, it'd be Ivy Kirkconnell. She's been playing great, you know, develop some of these players for the next year. I think players like Cora McKellar and Lydia Washington could take huge strides next year. Lily Vu, Eva McPike, you know, they get in. Sometimes they start. I mean, Eva McPike starts sometimes. They have games where they're getting Caroline Yandell, you know. There's some young players, you know, and maybe some players from the JV team or freshman team could come on and be great. I think Lila Blagg will really. I'm interested in what they do between Lila Blagg and Wrigley Thomas, because they're both very talented players, and we still have not seen Lila Blagg much. She's not in the signature white shirt that the Libros typically wear, always wear.
Yeah, this is not a common thing that we see for the Fayetteville Bulldogs. I think this is the first time we've actually seen it all year, and I just have a feeling that it has to do something with that brace on
I
her
think
knee.
I think she's injured. I think they want to keep her out
Yeah.
unless there was something happening. Oh, and it almost went into us. Almost got a solo tackle for Molly Miller. However, that just resulted in a Bentonville Tiger point,
Yeah.
and it ties it up 2020.
High game.
2020, what a year.
Yeah.
And up.
Ooh.
It's crazy to see them glide through the air. Glide through the air for that hit. And it's a lead by the Bentonville Tigers. No, we couldn't stop them. You know, they got a point. You hate to see it, you know. You just want the best for your team. And we get a 3-point lead, top of the world. It's just crushed.
Yeah, this is a pretty crucial set here for these Bulldogs. I mean, obviously you can still be playing and get back into this game.
Shoot! She didn't even know where the ball was.
You do kind of need this set to be able to.
She hit the ball up, and then she looked back, and she didn't know where the ball was, so she just let it fall. She just got lost, you know.
Yeah, and Lila Blagg is back into the game.
It'd be like that, though.
Yeah, it happens, Ron.
Lila Blagg is back, and she hits the ball. I believe it's our first appearance in a while.
Yeah, we haven't seen really any of her at all this.
And Kurt
this
Carlo
whole
dives
game.
onto the ground, and that will be a Tiger point. Both teams seem to be very disciplined, very well-coached teams.
And Lila Blagg is already back out.
I think they're trying something out. You know, it seems like we do better, and we seem to have a star here. Number 24, Shaylee Howard, has been playing amazing as of late. Got that kill there. What a player.
Ron, I'm not sure which team took that timeout. I would believe it would be the Bulldogs over here just trying to make that slight adjustment that could pull out this set.
You know, trailing by 2 to the Bentonville Tigers, 23-21.
Yeah. It is a crucial few moments up here.
But it seems like I haven't seen Bella Street in for a while. It seems like they're keeping that front line of Miller, Kirkconnell, and Hogue. All underclassmen. And I don't know. It seems controversial.
I don't know. That seemed so far in, Rylan. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, it seemed controversial. It wasn't, I guess. I guess it wasn't in. I can see that.
I don't know. That looked into me. I mean, I'm sitting right here, Rylan, but guess you never know.
And it is down to near the end of the second set. 24-22. Bentonville Tigers lead by 2.
Hopefully Molly Miller can.
Hopefully we can get it back. You know, make some magic happen. That's what we need right now, definitely. And Miller takes a tumble. Unfortunate.
Just putting that right in the pocket.
And the Bentonville Tigers are 2-0 in sets thus far.
This is the Fayetteville Bulldog Sports Network, and we will be right back after this break.
My story isn't that different from a lot of people that grew up in a small town. My dream was always to play baseball, but as a kid, it's hard to prove yourself when you're so far away from the big leagues. When no one else thought I was good enough, our community did. From family to friends, coaches, and local businesses, my community built me into the player that I am today, and I'm just getting started. When you have the support of a community, anything is possible. First Community Bank, where community comes first.
What's the state of Arkansas, Farmers and Merchants Bank and the Bank of Fayetteville join you in cheering on our favorite teams. We applaud that extra effort that makes our schools and activities an important part of our communities, more now than ever. Working as a team to make our communities better by helping you reach your goals, that's what happens at Farmers and Merchants Bank and the Bank of Fayetteville, home of me banking. Member FDIC.
Get your taste buds ready, because we're bringing all the drip and none of the drama with our new sauced and tossed Tender Bites. They're juicy, crispy, and sauced like a boss. Bite into your new obsession. Only at Slim Chickens.
The roof is the home's main defense against the elements, so services like upkeep, repairs, and upgrades are vital. David's Roofing is the only roofing contractor in Northwest Arkansas that has the prestigious Select Shingle Master rating from Certainty. With David's Roofing, your roof is in good hands.
Looking for homes in Fayetteville? Looking for a lakefront property in Northwest Arkansas? A cattle operation? Hunting land? We've got you covered. United Country NWA Real Estate relies on a proven blend of local expertise and national marketing to serve our clients. We've served Fayetteville since 1928 and proudly support our Fayetteville High School Bulldogs. Find your freedom with NWA Real Estate.
Don't forget, Bulldog fans, join us Thursday night. Right back here at Bulldog Arena. We celebrate Seniors Night.
Welcome back, everyone, to another set from Bulldog Arena. You know, Ryan, that last set was really close, so much better than that first set. And I'm really hoping to pull this one out. What do you think, Rylan?
It was close to the very end. We got up to a 3-point lead, going to the end. You know, it was heartbreaking that that loss of the set was. You know, they're 2-0. You know, we could only win in a tie now. Unfortunate. And what a play there by number 5, Evelyn Menters. Hits it into the net, then onto the floor.
I mean, you know, anything to ruin this team's
ego. I mean,
record. Really,
record,
you know.
yeah. You know, I don't remember what you said, but
29-2 right now with a 15-game win streak.
That is
so, I mean,
crazy.
even that tie would break that win streak.
That tie would break the win streak. We can't get the true win, but you know, we can ruin the win streak technically.
Yeah.
Still not give them a loss, but give them a tie. If we beat the number 1 team in Arkansas, that really makes us the number 1 team.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Have we played Cabot yet, Rylan?
I was just thinking the same. Great minds think alike.
I'll check.
As Beeville 2, Fayetteville 1. Early in this third set.
No, we have not yet played.
Are we set to play them? I know we don't play them at home, but maybe we play them somewhere else.
No. I mean, we only have one more game for the regular season right now. But after that, I mean, who knows? Well, obviously, we'll be in the tournament. So, I mean, we'll probably be, I don't know how, do you know how many people make it into the tournament?
I have no clue. I've never watched
My guess
volleyball
is
tournament.
Like 6 or 8. So there's a high chance in the actual the tournament we do play.
We do play them. Hopefully,
Yeah.
that'd be a great game. I'd love to commentate that game and be very close. You know, I think Bentonville could win this whole tournament, or Fayetteville could upset maybe not even upset, just take away this tournament. You know, they're a good, solid team. You know, it'd be a big deal to have a champion. The women's Lady Bulldogs came very close last year. Lost in heartbreaking fashion to
Jonesboro.
I think that was
that was basketball.
I think that was men's basketball.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about the women's basketball team from last year. Like, we almost won the championship.
Oh, yes, you're right. I feel like we had not just one, but a few teams that were so close to a championship.
Yeah.
I do believe the women's soccer team.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't really keep up with them too much, but they did very good last year. Every game I went to, they won.
Yeah. But, you know, we do already have a few new additions to our state championship teams with the tennis team.
Tennis team, yeah.
We
Shout out Ross May.
Yeah. We had the women's doubles and the men's doubles win state. So that's a pretty big deal. And, I mean, all those players on those teams were very impressive.
And Fayetteville back into it. Only a 2-point deficit. Lady Tigers 5. Your Lady Dogs 3. Just getting in close. You know, this is how this last set went. Very, very close set last time. They kind of pulled away near the end, but it was close. And another point. That makes it 4-5. Tigers lead by 1. We're seeing a lot of people just not getting games much, like Eva McPike, Caroline Yandell. They normally get in games a good amount. And we saw Madison Head get in for a pretty good run early on. I guess they're just trying things out. Maybe they're working, maybe they're not. And I think another point, and it makes it a tie, 5-5. You love to see it, you know. As much as I'd love to go to bed early, I'd also love to see our Lady Dogs win.
Absolutely, Rylan.
I need some sleep now.
I'm always here for a Bulldog win. That's why we come, right, Rylan?
Yup. And point for Beeville. That ruins our tie. 6-5.
Here comes number 5.
Evelyn Venters. What a player.
Yeah, I don't know how good of a player she actually is. But
I'm looking at this roster right now. Evelyn Venters is 6'1".
Damn.
Very, very tall players we have here.
Yeah.
You know. And Piper Beatty said to hit it off. Should have showed them some SEC ball.
Yeah.
Ivy Kirkconnell, I'm looking on Max Preps, is 6'1". So is Piper Beatty. And Kenzie Hogue is 6'2". These are some tall players.
Yeah.
Golly.
I mean, most of these players are taller than I am.
Yeah, I think most of these are. I mean, I don't know about me, but definitely taller than you do.
For the record, Rylan is shorter than I am.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not, bro. Okay, we can do this. We can do this off stream. I don't know why you're exposing me. I am taller than you. Okay.
Off to serve for Bentonville, number 15, Kayla Manti.
Oh, and Maddie Head back out.
I think is this the first time that we've seen her out?
Nope. She was in earlier.
Oh, really?
Yes. And Ridley Thomas has been out here for a while Lala Blag stays on the bench. You know? You hate to see it, man. You want the player that's been starting to keep starting, but, you know, sometimes the underdogs overcome.
Yeah. We've seen a lot of players this year that started as, I mean, I don't want to say it, but almost insignificant players that we really never saw play turn into key components of this team.
Yeah, like I think Wrigley Thomas started out on JV, and they saw how talented she was, and now, you know, it could be a real competition next year between her and Blagg. You know, they're the same height. I'm looking right now, same height, same position,
and both great players.
Both great players. It will be Wrigley's senior season, Blagg's junior season, as Blagg gets back out there. Trying a little something different. Can't hate. But I wonder who they start next year. I'm intrigued to see because both very talented players. And Wrigley Thomas subs in again.
Just send Blagg out to serve for a second. Which makes sense. She has a solid serve.
Yeah, we've been seeing her much less on defensive drives. More so on drives when we're serving or when she's serving.
Yeah.
Thomas just a fantastic server herself. I guess they're just trying to get her acclimated to this environment, the starting environment.
Yeah. You know, Rylan, one thing that I've been kind of surprised with this game is that we have not seen Eva McPike come out at all.
I was just noticing that.
Yeah, she's a pretty she is the most dominant server on this whole team, you know.
Very talented, you know.
She has the most aces. I was looking at Max Preps earlier. She's the most aces on this team per set. So
speaking of Wrigley Thomas, I think we're seeing less of McPike because we're seeing more of Wrigley Thomas, and you know we still have a role for Lila Blagg. We saw a lot more last year when Lily Mosier was a starter, but you know Big Pike went in because she was maybe second string, third string libero, but now she's definite third string in this game since Thomas has been balling out.
Yeah.
No, I think they'll put her in at some point. You know, they're just trying new things out.
I mean, I sure hope. I feel like we need to see her start serving. You know, she has, I believe, the best serve on the team.
Very much so. But you know, Thomas has been playing great. I think she has real poise and love for the game, and I think it's showing out here tonight.
Yeah. I felt like last game she was having more errors than normal, but this game I really haven't seen her have any that are like truly noticeable, you know.
As it is with that Bentonville point, 14-12, Bentonville leads by 2. Pretty decent set here, you know. Not really a lead thus far in the set, but you know, we're doing good. We're keeping it close, keeping it friendly, keeping it comfortable now, you know, not losing by too much, not winning by too much.
Yeah.
Hopefully we could get up, you know, lead.
Yeah. Yeah, this set so far is, I mean, still pretty close. And I'm really just hoping we can pull this one out. It would have to be a little bit of a comeback, but it's not something that we haven't seen before, Rylan.
Very much so.
So I'm really high on the Dogs, you know, but
yeah, I think this team is very good, you know. Other teams like basketball team, I could be honest, like last year, I could be honest about the state of the team as it is, but I think the state of the team is as good as it can be. I think this is a great team. I think last year's team was great. I think this team is very good. One of the better teams that's come through here in the few years. I feel like this volleyball team has just been great, consistently great for the last few years.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't even see for the past few years. If you're looking at our volleyball state championships, we've always been a dominant team.
Especially in these last few years, no championships before 2012, but you have some from 2015 to 2023. Hopefully we could get one this year. But, you know, we have a lot, you know. We went on a 4-peat run from 2020 to 2023. I think in big thanks to Reagan Harp.
Yes, yes.
And Kennedy Phelan for a little bit.
You know, I was a little bit surprised when Reagan actually committed to UCA. I was expecting a bigger name because she was a really, really great player.
I think she went to Lyon. I could look. I think she went to Lyon. She was a very good player, you know.
You know,
I mean,
if she did go to Lyon, that means 3 years in a row we've had people commit and go to Lyon. And all of them great players, too.
And Beatty, with a powerful hit as ever.
Great save there.
Beatty has been really good tonight. As Miller takes a tumble.
Oh, but there it is, Piper Beatty.
Just very good overall play in this game.
Mm-hmm.
We're losing by 1 right now, but you know we could always come back up. 17-16.
I mean, Ryland, we really can't let this Bentonville team 3-0 us twice in one season.
I mean, we have fought. We've done very well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Very well in this game, very close in this game. As Bentonville gets the 18th point, making it 18-16.
Yeah, I'm not too sure what the sets were during that first loss, but
they've 2-0'd us thus far. It'd make it devastating if they 3-0'd us, but then we get to go.
I mean, if you're looking here at this first game that we played against Bentonville, all of these sets were really close. I'm honestly surprised we didn't win any of them. You know, 22-25, 23-25, and 22-25.
I think this team has been very close in most games, you know, especially the game against Bentonville West. As it is less close right now, 20-16, Bentonville lead. You know, this wouldn't be a devastating loss, but it also would be a heck of a win, wouldn't it, Drew? Dory hits it over. Wrigley Thomas covers it. What a hit there, recovery. Very long set we're having here. Oh, get to the ball. Oh, it's still up.
What a save.
What a hit.
Oh, my God. It's a Fayetteville point.
What a delivery. There was a lot of girls there. I don't know which one that was. I believe it was Piper Beatty. Just a huddle of girls there just trying to get the ball. You know, they're everywhere they need to be. They're at the ball.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Gotta love it. 20-17, Bentonville leads by 3. That was a powerful hit. Thomas couldn't quite get to it, you know. She just started in the starting thing. 21-17, you know, you got to get to that ball faster. You got to hit it up. That's what I learned in my intramural volleyball league, you know. Got to get to the ball faster. I was not very good at volleyball.
Oh, wow, what power.
What power. Point Fayetteville, 21-18. The Lady Tigers lead by 3.
Lila Black back into the game. It seems like the only time we ever see her in the game is when she's serving.
Because, you know, not a great serve there. You know, and they immediately sub back in. I think what's happening here, I haven't seen her much on defense or really offense. I've seen her serve. It's just because maybe she's not comfortable moving, not comfortable getting down on the ground, bending over, you know, because of that knee. That knee's iffy, and, you know, you don't want to injure it further, so they're just keeping it safe. I think the safe option is McPike, honestly.
Me too. I feel like that's who they need right now.
Maybe these games that we've missed, these games they've been on the road, haven't been seeing what they've been liking from McPike, but, I mean, fantastic setter. I mean, I think if you have an injured player, I think you put in a good player.
Mm-hmm.
And Eva McPike.
Yeah.
It seems like we're pretty much near the end of this game. The Dogs could come back, but it's looking kind of bland.
Yeah. I mean, really, we've seen some of the best runs by anyone serving by Eva, and it's not just one time that we've seen that run. It's happened a lot of times. But, you know, Molly is also a great player.
Yeah, just a great game, you know. Not so devastating as Thomas gets to it, but 23-19. We're still in it. And big thanks to senior Shaylee Howard. Just quite the player there. 24 has hit a lot of balls. Kurt Connell hits into the net. We've seen a lot of that lately, you know. We were really in this game, less so at the moment.
And, you know, Ron, before I forget, I'm going to give a quick shout. So this Friday, we had a game against Springdale, and it has been moved to Thursday. So since we have senior night here at volleyball, that is the set. Since we have volleyball here and it's senior night, it will be streamed on the TV where you watch all of the weekly and monthly shows. And then we'll have volleyball on our FSN account. So either one you want to tune into will be here. Rylan will be announcing, and it's going to be a great night. Thank you, everyone.
That's quite the game, 25-19, you know. Bulldogs going to hold on to it, but we will see you on Thursday as we battle the
as we take on Northside.
Hopefully
thank
that's
you everyone
a
for
good
tuning
game.
in today.
See y'all later.
Absolutely. I was your host, Drew Jesse.
And I'm your co-host, Rylan Qualls.
Everyone have a great night, and we'll see you Thursday.
Good night, Fayetteville.
Where is the moment we need it the most? You kick up the leaves and the magic is lost. Tell me your blue skies fade to gray, and tell me your passion's gone away.